Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is your host Thomas Terry from On the Hot Podcast. Today, I have some bonus content for you guys. The bonus content we'll be covering today will be in the sport of baseball inside the MLB world. In today's bonus segment, I'll be sharing my MLB power rankings. These are the following teams that I do believe are the top 5 teams currently in the baseball season. So I'll be having my teams ranked from 5 all the way down to number 1. Starting off with number 5, I have the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, right now, the Dodgers currently, record-wise, the Dodgers are the second best team in the National League, and they are currently in first place in the NL West division right now as the season goes on. But currently, as their designated hitter for the season, Shohei Ohtani, as we know, cannot pitch the entire MLB season due to the fact that he underwent Tommy John surgery. So he's only playing as a designated hitter this season. But Shohei Ohtani, when healthy, when he is a two-way player, is the best player in baseball. But even though he can only hit this season, he has contributed a lot to the Dodgers' success offensively and to their win-loss column this year because he's batting well. He's batting at a 3.26 this year, 14 home runs, 38 RBIs. Even though he can't pitch, he's still showing up for his team. And I expect the Dodgers to rally and go on a run, especially with the month of June now. I expect them to go on a deep second half run, catch fire in the second half of the MLB season. I do believe they're going to be busy by the MLB trade deadline, maybe try to improve their pitching rotation. I do believe that the Dodgers and the Yankees and teams that always have money in the big market areas always try to improve their teams by the MLB trade deadline. But when you have a roster and superstars like Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, this team is going to get better as the season goes on. Right now, they're number 5 on my list. And number 4, I have the Baltimore Orioles. Now, the Baltimore Orioles, this young, talented team, they have been down in the dirt for a long time. Their rebuild took a long time to develop, and they finally got their young, talented players. They took off last year, having the number 1 seed in the American League for the playoffs, and they have not looked back since. This young team has not lost a step, and they're currently second place in the American League East right now. And offensively, the Orioles are batting well this season. They have hit 79 home runs as a team this year, and they average 5 runs a game this MLB season. And if their young, talented players like Gunnar Henderson or Adley Rutschman can continue to help improve this team and help develop and help offensively hitting the ball for the Baltimore Orioles, I feel like this young, talented team is going to be a dangerous team for the second half of the MLB season. The Orioles are number 4 on my list. Now, at number 3, I have the Cleveland Guardians. Now, the Cleveland Guardians are currently first place in the American League Central Division right now. Right now, the Guardians are 8-2 as I record this segment in their last 10 ball games. Now, their roster has taken some hits during the MLB season. They've been fighting through injuries, but still have one of the best pitching rotations in baseball this MLB season. I keep raving about it every time I talk about baseball on the podcast for you guys, whether it's on the podcast or bonus segments. The Kansas City Royals, I just can't get them out of my mind. They are still my pick to win the AL Central Division this year, but I feel like the Guardians are playing good enough to hold the first place division crown right now in this particular point of the MLB season. They're number 3 on my power rankings list. Now, number 2 and number 1 are pretty controversial. You guys can have it how you want, but this is how I have it. Number 2, I have the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, like I just said a few moments ago, this one is debatable between this team and the team I'm going to say in the next few seconds. But I have the Phillies at number 2. The Phillies are the first team to reach 40 wins this MLB season in the National League right now. They're currently first place in the NL East Division. And the Phillies have the second best run differential in baseball right now at plus 95. That's pretty impressive right now. This team, I expect them to turn up offensively in the second half of the MLB season, just like they did last year when they were just one series away from getting back to the World Series. Unfortunately, got derailed by the Arizona Diamondbacks. But with Trey Turner, I think they're going to find success hitting-wise in the second half of the season. Their shortstop, their young player, Trey Turner, has been going through injuries. I expect him to be back healthy by the second half of the MLB season. But right now, the Phillies are the second best team, in my opinion, and they're number 2 on my power rankings list. Now, number 1. Number one, I have the New York Yankees as the best team in baseball right now. The New York Yankees are the first team this MLB season to reach 40 wins in the American League this year, and they currently are doing this without their ace, Garrett Cole, their best pitcher. And right now, they're currently first place in the AL East division. They have the best run differential in baseball right now at a plus 101 right now. That's pretty impressive for this New York Yankees team. Still, and I feel like Aaron Judge has gotten back to his MVP form. He started off a little sluggish, a little slow this MLB season in the beginning part, but he's now found his stride because he's hit 20 home runs, 45 RBIs, and ranks first place in the OPS stat category. Juan Soto has been a huge help for the New York Yankees offensively this MLB postseason. I feel like the Yankees are exactly where they want to be at this particular point of the MLB season. We still got a whole second half to go. They may be interested in improving this roster by the MLB trade deadline. It wouldn't surprise me at all. But I have to say the Yankees are the best team in baseball right now, and the Phillies are right behind them at number 2 on my power rankings list. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off, and I'll see you guys on next week's episode.